Hey pilots, what's up? What's going on? Today we have the all-new L-15 from Freewing here on the channel. If you're seeing this video at the time of release, these are in stock and you can get them today while supplies last. The L-15 is a really cool little model from Freewing this time. That's something that's never been really modeled in foam before. A very unique aircraft. Flies fantastic though. We've definitely been putting a bunch of flights on it and it's a really cool one. What you will notice is this is the 4S version. There are two versions available on the website, 4S and 6S. What I do have is the upgraded landing gear option installed on the aircraft. For customers that are going to be flying off of grass strips or not very well propelled pavement, I definitely recommend picking up the upgraded struts. They help tremendously. You can take it off of this rough cow pasture here and it doesn't care. So these are definitely worth the little bit extra money. For customers that do get the standard 4S version though, you're going to get plastic cladded normal landing gear. For the 6S version, you're going to get these aluminum upgraded ones right out of the box, but they are available as a separate part. Well, without talking about it too much here, I'm going to get it up in the air and show you how good this thing rips. It does have the included gyro that comes in the aircraft already set up in it for you out of the box. Just plug it into an open channel and set up your 3-position switch. So you can have recovery mode, standard stabilization, and off. All right guys, let's get this thing in the air. All right guys, here we go, taking off the L-15 from Freewing. That gear working, suspended on our tore up runway. This plane is fabulous the way it flies though. Full power pass. Makes a good new noise for a 4S plane too. Take her up, roll her over, bring her around, rip this thing. Flies phenomenally inverted too, which we will show you now. I am flying ordnance free. It flies great with the ordnance on also though. Slow her down, pull that nose up, get the alpha going. It will alpha. It will stall out if you get it too aggressively. And we have a direct crosswind right now. Show you that power at the end of the runway. Going up. Actually, we'll do it the other way with the sun the way it is right now. Hi-ya! Ripper. And up, full throttle. Drop flaps. Like I said, we got that direct crosswind right now. I don't have any flap to elevator mix. We're gonna come super crosswind here. We're coming across. Show you those new gear. Out in the grass, jumper back off, doesn't care about the grass, we'll come in the other way. I'll keep the flaps in. Dump into full. Look at that, out in the grass. For those guys that want to know about grass field, definitely capable. Heck, we'll bring it in for a full stop and show you it take off out of the grass. Just to show you, because I know a lot of guys want to see it, is it grass capable? Definitely with the suspension upgrade, yes. Now, this is not a smooth runway by any means. So if you can take off out of this, you'll be able to take it off out of most grass that is mowed nice and light like this. Here we go. Rotates with ease. Flaps coming up. There's our 3-minute timer. Coming the other way. Direct crosswind, so it really don't matter. We'll go for the grass again. I know that's what guys want to see. Adding the power, adding the power. Look at that. Don't get much rougher than this, but it handles it with ease. So pilots, this is the new L-15. Now that we got it down here on the deck, I wanted to just kind of show you around it. One thing you're going to notice right off the bat, as you can hear it, it actually has that included gyro right out of the box. Now it does have a recovery mode, so it's going to be self-leveling for you. And it also has basically a stabilization and then a gyro off mode. All you need to do is plug that into any open channel and assign it to a 3-position switch. One thing I'll tell you, even though it doesn't have retracts, you do need 7 channels total. You now have that gyro gain that's going to need to go in its own channel. So that's going to take up one of your ports. You also have reverse thrust in this aircraft. That takes up a second one. And then you have your standard model setup as always. It's pretty cool. The gyro is mounted inside of here. It comes pre-mounted right out of the box. Down inside, right here. And there's going to be 3 different modes. You have green for stabilization, you have off for gyro off, and then you have blue for recovery mode. And like I said, all you do is plug that into any open channel. Now, for CG on the aircraft, as with a lot of newer Freewing models, it's made right into the bottom of the wing. And I have been balancing straight to it and it feels really good. I've tried it a little further tail heavy and it really slides around a lot. You're gonna definitely want the 6S version if you're gonna run tail heavy with it, so you have that punch to get out of trouble with it. But yeah, those CG marks on the wing feel really good. The other cool thing while we're down here is it does also come with the ordnance set. These just key in and slide on like so. Very simply, if you choose to fly with them. It does fly fantastic with them on there. As far as changing out the landing gear or going to hand launch mode, you just grab right here on these little flaps, pull straight out like that, and then pop the gear out. For customers that choose to do the upgraded option, that's the simplest changing them out. If we were to put our plastic gear back in, just reach over and grab it, grab the right one, pop it in until you hear it click, and I heard it click, and then you would put the door back on. And that's to show you the difference in the gear right now. You have your plastic cladded gear versus your suspension gear. Like I said, customers that are picking up the 4S version of this aircraft are going to get the plastic gear. Customers getting the 6S version are going to get the aluminum suspension. But for anybody that wants to, these are sold separately, so you could definitely upgrade your 4S version. And as you saw, with the upgraded gear out of the grass, the 4S version has no issues taking off and landing. The other cool thing on the L-15 is you actually have a full flying stabilizer. Let's see here. As you can see, full flying stabs on the aircraft. You also have flaps. There we go. And as far as your elevator neutral setting, it's actually in the book. And you can see I measured down. In the build video, I go over exactly how to set this up as far as my measurements, but you can see where I have mine right there right now. There's that little line. It's just a little bit below the mold line of the aircraft where they sandwich the 2 pieces together. But for the exact call out, I did that in the build video when you're setting it up, and it's been perfect there. Now, let me give you a battery report on the aircraft. I was flying on a 4000 Pro pack. I have also flown it on our standard Admiral packs. I really like the 2200, and I've been pushing mine pretty far forward in the battery bay, honestly, with no issues. Right here, found it. Now, I was flying pretty aggressively that flight, but we still came down at 377 or 15% a cell without issue on that. And I really like the look of this paint job on the aircraft. You know, I know blue isn't everybody's favorite, but with these big stripes on top of the airplane, there is definitely no issue seeing this aircraft in the sky. Those are very easy to recognize. You also have the baby blue on the bottom. It really does look good and sharp. It's kind of funny. You got L-15 on one side, and then you got the Chinese version on the other side of the aircraft, which is kind of funny. And I've really been enjoying it, guys. I hope a lot of you check this out. If you do, like I said, if you're a grass guy, this suspension is fantastic on this airplane. It's all trailing link, it's all trailing link, and it really works extremely well on this model. I hope you check it out. Like I said, these are available now at the time of this video coming out here at Motion RC. So remember, whether it's land, sea, or air, Motion RC has everything you want, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.